Hey guys, welcome to reading today. So I am here with Alfred the pumpkin. And as you might remember last time, Alfred was a little upset because he thought that he was a real head. And I had to explain to him that he is not. Well, today he has come back convinced that he is a real head. Oh my goodness. Poor Alfred. Okay, so what I did is I got together for him a picture of him and my head. We're going to compare and contrast the two. Talk about what's the same and what's different. All right, so what's the same about the two? Let's see. We both have glasses in these pictures. And my head is round and his head is round. Our heads are not polygons. Okay. Now let's talk about what's different. All right, my head has a nose. Alfred's does not. My head has a neck. Alfred's does not. Of course, there's lots of others. I'm living and breathing while Alfred is just sitting there. So many different things that are different. So, all of this to say, today we're going to be talking about two more ways that people can organize a paragraph. You might remember last time we talked about cause and effect. Because one thing happened, then another thing happened. Then the other one we learned about was sequential order, right? First this happens, then the next thing happens, and finally this happens. So right now we're going to talk about one that is compare and contrast, where we're doing what we just did out loud with Alfred, except we're writing it down in a paragraph. And that is compare and contrast. Now, when you're having a compare and contrast paragraph, you're going to be looking for keywords like similar, alike, both, different than, not like. On the other hand, like both Alfred and Miss Homerson have sunglasses. On the other hand, Alfred is a pumpkin while Miss Homerson is a person. So those are some keywords you can be looking at. Let's look at some examples of compare and contrast paragraphs. Okay, so here's one on cats and lions. Let's look for keywords, see how many you can find. Both lions and house cats are cats. They have whiskers and eat meat. They also have tails and 4 legs. They both enjoy hunting as well. On the other hand, lions are bigger than house cats. Male lions also have a large mane around their face, while house cats only have their usual short fur. House cats makes good pets, but a lion does not at all. So what keywords have you found? Let's see. I see right here the word both. Then, ooh, also. So this is the part where they're comparing. They're saying the part that are the same. Then this part we have, it's saying the things that are different. On the other hand, lions are bigger. Lions have a mane. House cats have short fur. House cats make good pets. So when you're looking for compare and contrast paragraphs, be looking for things that are the same and things that are different. Okay, I'm going to give you one more example. Both Mark and Ray like to play outside. They go outside almost every day. They like it when it was sunny outside so that they can play. They both can run very fast. Different than Ray, who likes to play basketball, Mark likes to play soccer. Ray is on the school basketball team while Mark is on the school soccer team. Mark dribbles his ball with his feet while Ray dribbles his ball with his hands. They play all afternoon long. So, can you find some keywords? I see both right here. And then different than. While, I think was one of our keywords. So again, the first part describes what's the same about them. The second part talks about what's different about them. They both like to play outside, they both dribble, they both run fast, but one plays basketball and one plays soccer, right? Now, while you're looking for compare and contrast paragraphs, and not all of them are set up where the first one says the same, the second one says what's different. A lot of them are, but not all of them. Some of them are set up so that it starts off with what's different, but then goes to what's the same. Or it might have the same and different throughout, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Either way, the main thing is comparing and contrasting, talking about two or more things and saying what's the same and what's different. Okay. Oh, there's another one. All right, so before we get to the next one, I want you to think about your paragraphs that you are writing for English about your animal. So let's think, are they cause and effect paragraphs? Does something happen and explain why it happens? No, probably not. Okay. Is it sequencing? Does your paragraph say first this happened, then this happened, then this happened, then finally this happened? No, it doesn't really do that. Well, is it compare and contrast? Are you saying the same things and different things about something? I don't think so. So what would you call how your paragraph is organized? What would you call that? If you want to, you can tell me in the comments of this English lesson. Unfortunately, I can't hear your suggestions. I bet they're good. Well, they came up with a big word, not so much big, but a word. There's a real word for those kind of paragraphs, and they are describing paragraphs where the author is trying to describe something. That's what you're doing with your animal, right? You're saying that alligators are like this, or penguins are like that, or shrews, or turtles, whatever your animal is, you're describing it to us, right? So you're just like you're the author of your paragraph and you're describing things to us. Lots of different authors do that. They do it to show characteristics or details or tell you about something. For example, look at this picture right here. If I were to describe it, I would say there's a small white bird. Flowing water, coarse brown sand, bubbly white foam are good words to help me describe. So when you're looking for a describing paragraph, you're going to be looking for adjectives. Remember what adjectives are? Adjectives are words that help people describe things like people, places, and things. So you're looking for words that describe nouns: blue, pretty, far, short, tall. You're also looking for words like for example, for instance, specifically. But mostly you're seeing if in the paragraph the author is describing something or telling you about something. So here's an example. It says Lucy was a very beautiful butterfly. For example, her wings were wide and colorful. Her antennae were placed just perfectly on top of her head. Whoops, that's a grammar mistake, placed. Whenever she went, people would smile and say, "There goes a beautiful butterfly." All right, so let's be looking. Let's see. I see some adjectives. It says she's a beautiful butterfly. Her wings are wide and colorful. Those both describe her wings. Um, yeah, and then it also says, for example, and it goes on to describe her. It's telling you you can come up with a picture in your head what the butterfly looks like. So as you're writing your animal paragraph, make sure you are doing a good job using describing, making a picture in your head about what the animal looks like. All right, so that's it for our video today. Again, the two text structures we went over today are describing when an author tells you about something, usually uses a lot of adjectives, tells you about what something did, like you guys do in your animal paragraphs. And the second one is compare and contrast. So the author is not only telling you about something, but telling you how they are the same and different to another thing. So today for your reading, you're going to do the same thing you did last time and read 4 paragraphs. Now, you're also going to answer some questions. In your questions, it said that there are, last time, it said that 2 of them were sequencing, put the names of 2 titles, and some of you guys put the names of 1 title. This time it's going to be the same thing. Look for 2 titles. 2 titles. So 2 of the paragraphs are going to be describing and 2 of them are going to be compare and contrast. So see if you can figure out which ones are describing and which ones are compare and contrast. Use your detective skills to see what you can find about that. Have fun. Keep reading, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.